Hi, Randy Ora with the Ora Group at Berkshire Hathaway. You know, I've spent years on this channel doing dozens and dozens of videos telling everybody how great it is to live in Laguna Niguel. I'm going to do an honest review after a couple years of doing videos like this, advising you to not buy a property in Laguna Niguel. I'm going to tell you all of the pros and the one con at the end that's changed my mind about buying a house or about buying a condo here in Laguna Niguel. Let's start with the obvious, the weather. It's March 23rd, 2024, the second or third day of spring, I believe, and it's about 72 degrees. The skies are blue with white puffy clouds. The sun is shining. The weather here is incredible. Our coldest months are December and January. Our average temperatures in those months are 67 and 68 degrees. So our winters, those winter months, they're not that cold. Yes, we do have colder days, but that would be an average 67, 68 degrees. In those months, we get about 2.6 inches of rain. So we don't get a lot of rainfall, and on an annual basis, we only get about 11 plus inches of rain on average. Our warmest month is August. In August, our average temperature historically for the past few years has been about 82 degrees. So that range of a low 67 and a high of 82, with exceptional days, they do straddle those temperatures, but we will have days of 90 and 95 degrees. It's rare. We very rarely sleep with air conditioning. And many days of the year, even in the summer, we're not turning on our air conditioning unit. So the weather here is awesome. So something else great about the city of Laguna Niguel is our proximity to the beaches. Laguna Niguel doesn't actually touch the coastline. We're back maybe 2 or 3 miles at the closest, but we are a sister city to the Dana Point community, and Dana Point is actually the coastal city here. I'm at one of our lookout points, and in the distance you can probably see the Dana Point Harbor. I've been hearing for 25 years about the fact that harbor is going to be redone. Well, here it is. They've actually broken ground on a $400 million renovation. All the slips are going to be redone. There's going to be restaurants and shops. It's going to be quite extensive renovation. So we're excited about that coming to Dana Point. You can actually also catch the Catalina Express, which is about an hour and 30-minute ferry from here to Catalina Island. And of course the beaches, they're public and they're wonderful. My son, I don't think a week went by when he was in his junior high and high school years that he didn't have a surfboard heading to the beach and going surfing with all his friends. Proximity and closeness to the beach is awesome. So let's talk a little bit about shopping in Laguna Niguel. It's true, we don't have any major malls, but just 5 minutes from where I am right now, which is the Whole Foods Center, there's the Mission Viejo Mall. So if you really want a mall environment with all the anchors like Cheesecake Factory, Nordstrom's, it's there within 5 minutes. But my family, my wife and I, we really prefer shopping in these small little neighborhood centers. This is probably the largest center. It's the Whole Foods Center. There's a See's Candy, there's a Nectar juice bar, there's a veterinarian shop, there's a Chase Bank I just passed. All the conveniences without all the major hassle of crowds is right here in Laguna Niguel. Honestly, this is the preferred shopping for me, and never had a challenge of spending money here in the city at our local shops. So shopping here is awesome. So when you live in Laguna Niguel, you immediately become aware of the outdoor environment that we have and can enjoy. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm at the Laguna Niguel Regional Park. It's 44 acres of park, play equipment for the kids, picnic areas. There's actually a lake over here. The lake is stocked with bass and catfish, and then during the winter months they stock it with trout. But we have 31 parks in the city of Laguna Niguel. So we are definitely an outdoor culture here. And with the weather the way it is, people as friendly as they are, the parks, we have from dog parks to this being the largest park, but 31 parks to choose from. You can't get any better outdoors than this. So the other thing worth a mention with regards to outdoors is how many miles of biking and hiking trails we have here in the city. You know, Laguna Niguel is only 14.7 square miles. It's not a big city, it's relatively small. You can drive from one end of the city to the other in about 6 or 7 minutes. But we have over 80 miles of hiking and biking trails. I'm on one of them now. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. And that's one thing I really enjoy about living here is the weather, the people, and the outdoor lifestyle that we can embrace because it's Laguna Niguel. So I've told you so many great things about Laguna Niguel. We've talked about the weather, the people, the shopping. The list goes on and on. I didn't even tell you about the low crime rate. I didn't talk about the great schools. The list is endless. But it brings me to the point of this video, the con. The con is our prices. The appreciation has gone almost out of sight and almost out of control. I've lived here for 35 years. I've been selling real estate for 28. I cannot believe where prices were and where they are now and where they're probably headed. So I'm here to tell you, do not buy a property, do not buy a house, do not buy a condo. You need to buy 2. Or 3 if you can. Buy one for yourself to live in, and as soon as you can, if you can, try and buy another and buy a 3rd. This area is so incredible to own property and to live and enjoy that's why I'm advising you, do not buy a property here, buy 2. I've been doing this for 28 years. The people who live in this community are really appreciative of how lucky we are to live in Laguna Niguel. If I can help you with your real estate, if you have questions, reach out. I'm here to help. Randy Ora with Berkshire Hathaway, changing lives one home at a time.